Hello, my name is Leslie Fragozo and I am 16 years old. I attend San Miguel High School and I am interning with the Women's Foundation for the state of Arizona this year. During this year, I've learned a lot about advocacy and the importance of being an advocate for women and girls in Arizona. Today, I am excited to share my 18 to 24 toolkit project with you. I've been working with the WFSA Advocacy and Communications team to create 3 documents focused on getting young adults ages 18 to 24 to engage in advocacy for women and girls. The 3 documents are learning and registering for the Request to Speak system, registering to vote, and keeping women and girls in mind when voting. The first document is registering for the Request to Speak system. The Request to Speak system, also known as RTS, is a website that allows people to support or oppose bills being heard by lawmakers without having to go to the Capitol. But if you want, you can even sign up and speak in front of lawmakers to let them know what matters to you and why you support or oppose bills being heard. Signing up for an RTS account is easy, and you only have to provide your name and email address to have an account made. Anyone can have an RTS account made, and anyone can use RTS to voice their support or oppose bills. You don't have to be 18. There are 2 ways to register for an account. The first way is to go to the Capitol in Phoenix and use one of the computers to create an account. Or an easier way is to visit WFA's advocacy website to have an RTS account created for you. Once you have an account, you can comment on any active bills and can sign up to speak in person. So why should 18 to 24-year-olds care about this? And why should they have an RTS account? There's so many bills being heard at the Capitol, and there are probably bills you might be interested in. Bills are signed to committees at the Capitol, and that is where they hear the bills during the legislative session. And during these committees, you can support or oppose bills during the RTS system. You can also be an advocate from wherever you are in the state because the RTS system is all online. Wouldn't it be nice to show lawmakers your opposition or support for bills during RTS? Along with you and many others, you can show lawmakers your opinion for the bills and what matters to you and could impact you if the bill is passed into a law. The RTS system is one of the best ways to get your voice and choice in front of lawmakers. The next document is all about registering to vote. Registering to vote is so important because you'll have the opportunity to vote for people that will impact our future and your community. Many youth don't realize this, but their vote really does count during national, state, county, and city elections to elect people like the President of the United States and the Governor of Arizona. So, who can register to vote? To keep it simple, adults 18 and older who are citizens of the US and a resident of Arizona are eligible to vote. Approximately 90,000 Arizonans turn 18 every year in this state. We all need of these people to register to vote. If all of them register to vote, that can make a huge difference in our elections. You can register to vote until October 11th, 2022 for the November general election, but it's better to get your registration in sooner than later. For people who are 17 now but will be 18 by the general election in November, you can register to vote. You can register to vote online, by mail, or in person. If you decide to register online, you can visit servicearizona.com and click on the voter registration link. If you decide to register in person, you can visit your county recorder's office, and the same applies if you register by mail. Voting is important because you have the opportunity to vote for people who will represent you and others. These people will decide to take action on decisions that will impact and improve your future. Keeping women in mind while voting is a step towards achieving a vision of equality and fixes problems that women have to face. Women have to face problems like not having enough money for childcare, their basic necessities, and their children. Women have always struggled with having equality in their workforce, healthcare, wage, and many more. Women shouldn't have to worry about these. There are 36.9% of single mothers in Arizona that live in poverty. Women don't need the extra weight on their shoulders, and keeping them in mind when you vote in local, state, and national elections help to create more equality for women. You can help women that matter to you, like your mother, sister, cousin, nana, aunt, and even change things for your future daughters, nieces, and spouse. Don't you want these women to be treated equally? When I'm eligible to vote, I'll be keeping my sister in mind. Every bill being heard at the Arizona Capitol can affect women in some sort of way. You can make things better for women in the future and make our women in the past proud of us. Your voice can be the voice for our women now, for the future, and for the past. You can advocate for women now. 3 ways are: 1. Use the request to speak system to support or oppose bills that impact women. 2. Register to vote and keep women in mind when you make your vote. 3. Talk to your friends or family about the inequalities women face. WFSA is moving the state forward to create an Arizona where women and girls of all identity thrive. Remember the women who matter to you now and in the future. You can impact their lives when you vote.